Today we're going to be setting up a 5x5 Lighthouse Pro Series tent. First thing of note is when you take the bag out of the box, you're going to want to make sure that you use both straps and not pull on one, otherwise the weight might be too much. So we're going to organize the poles and the corners into sections of like poles. Alright, what we've got here is everything separated out. You've got your long A poles, your B's and C's, then you've got your light hangers and your 8 corner pieces. So essentially the 8 corner pieces are going to be the 8 corners of the tent. Your A poles are going to be your top and bottom frame, and the B and C poles are going to connect into each other and form the vertical uprights, and then all you've got left is the light hangers. Corner pieces are easy to put together. You've got your A here, and just push in the ball detent and it'll snap into place. Here we got the B's and C's starting to go together, and here's a B and C all put together, and then we're going to start building the top frame. When you're putting the corner pieces on, you'll notice a little black end cap. That's going to be either in the top or the bottom, depending on whether you're building the top or bottom frame. So the orientation of this one would be to go on just like that. Once you have your tent frame assembled, you're going to completely unzip your shell. So unzip the doors completely, top and bottom. You're going to insert the tent frame into the bottom first. Again, this is a point where you want to take your time. From this point onward, it's always better with more people than fewer people. I would say that any tent larger than a 5x5 or 5x5 and larger requires at least 2 people. The tolerances are tight, and they're meant to be tight. So here we've got the frame, and we're going to put the frame inside the rest of that tent material. Here we're pulling the top of the tent over the top of the frame. You'll notice that here are the corners of the tent, and that's the actual corner of the fabric. That's the corner of the pole. We're going to slowly work our way up and put that corner right where. Okay, we've worked the fabric, the corner fabric, into the corner of the pole, and now we're going to bring the front of the tent over the top frame in the front. Here we've got the top of the tent pulled over the frame. All the corners are exactly where they're supposed to be. And the last thing we have to do, just make sure everything's snug, everything's pulled down fully. And the last thing we've got to do is close up the tent. When you get to the pole in the front corner, again, you're going to want to make sure that the fabric is underneath and around the pole as you pull the zipper through. And there you have it, 2 more zippers on the bottom, and you've completed the setup of the Lighthouse Pro Series Grow Tent. You'll notice a few of the new features. Keep your CO2 in, and enjoy your tent.